Hello? Okay. Hey guys, it's Kate at Barefoot Daydreams. I was tagged by April over at You, Me, and the Kid to do this 11 by 11 thing, and it didn't have to be a vlog, but April did it as a vlog, and I've never done one, so I thought I would try it, but I'm super nervous and I don't like this at all, because I would rather hide behind a computer. And I was trying to get it done before Tyler got home from work, and of course I didn't, and he's upstairs, so I made him turn the TV up real loud and close the door. So, anyway, it's supposed to answer these 11 questions that April made up to ask, and I have them on my phone. And the first one, some I have good answers for, and others I don't. Do you have any hidden talents or skills? Not really. I'm kind of boring with that kind of stuff. I used to be able to burp the alphabet, but they were like little baby burps. Like, I don't even know if I can do it. I can't believe I did that. Like that, and I could do that 26 times or whatever. Anyway, that doesn't count, and I regret that I just did that. So moving on to number 2, what is your favorite iPhone app? Right now my favorite one is the Livestrong app. And then as you eat, you put it throughout the day, you put in your food, and this little timer starts to fill up as you get closer and closer to your calorie limit. Anyway, I use it every single day, and I really, really like it. So right now, that's my favorite. Other than that, I love Instagram. I use that all the time. Yeah, so that's it. Next question. Team Edward or Jacob? I have not read the Twilight books. I've seen 1 or 2 of the movies, and they were a while ago, so I'd say Jacob, because I think he's cuter. I don't know. So Team Jacob, because Taylor Lautner's cute. Number 4, what's your favorite vacation spot? That question sounds like it's a recurring place, and I've only been to Italy 1 time. But I will say far and away that was Tyler and I's favorite place we've ever been. We talk about it all the time. We plan hypothetical trips back there all the time. We really loved it. So if there were a place I could pick to be my recurring spot, it would probably be Italy, Florence, or anywhere in Tuscany. But overall, I would also say a beach. If you give me a beach in a book, I'm thrilled beyond belief, whether it's Tybee in Savannah or the Bahamas or wherever. Or I could just a pool. Anyway, a nice pool. So anyway, I just like to be out in the sun, reading, relaxing, with maybe a nice frosted drink. Favorite vacation. Number 5, if you could have any blog name, what would it be? I have no idea, and I'm not even going to try to think of something right now, because that would take too long. Barefoot Daydreams came from when I started the blog. I was on summer break my first year of grad school. I didn't know where this was going to go, what I was going to do, how long it was going to last, and I just thought of Barefoot Daydreams, and I didn't think anyone would ever read this or would go anywhere, so I didn't put a whole lot into that. I don't like to wear shoes a lot, and barefoot I think of summer and spring and being outside, so I like being barefoot, and I guess I like to daydream, so it kind of stuck. And now that have been around for a little while, I'm not by any means a legitimate blogger, but Barefoot Daydreams, I'll stick with that. The name is super confusing because people call me Catherine. I go by Kate for work, so a lot of people also call me Kate, and then my web address is Barefoot KT, which nobody calls me Katie, but I thought Barefoot Kate sounded weird. And again, when I picked the URL, I thought no one's ever going to read this, so sorry for all the confusion. Number 6, if there was one thing you could change about yourself, what would it be? I put some thought into this. If we're talking physical things that I would change about myself, it would be my butt, because it's just big, and I'm a little bit self-conscious about it. I don't need the perfect body, but my butt really interferes with clothes and I'm a little self-conscious about it in the summer and whatever. Um, but if it were like a personal, inward, introspective thing, something I would change about myself is, I feel like I can be socially awkward, and I don't know if that comes across to other people, but I feel it. Like Tyler, I could take to a party, and I could leave him alone across the room, and he could not know anybody there, and he would be perfectly comfortable. He could think of 1,001 things to talk about with anybody. I could take him to a Star Trek convention, and he would leave with like 3 new best friends. And I can't do that at all. So I feel like my ability to do the whole small talk, thinking of questions, conversation thing, I wish I were better at, because sometimes I'm really quiet, and I hate that I'm really quiet, and I don't want people to think that I'm being rude or snobby, because that's 100% of the time, or 99% of the time, not the case. I just don't know what to say. So anyway, some of my social skills in uncomfortable or new situations could be a little better. So I wish I were more outgoing at times, because I'm very much an introvert. Number 7, how did you meet your significant other? If you know Tyler and I in real life, you'll laugh at my answer, but I'm not going any deeper. I came up here between my junior and senior year of college, and had an internship at a nonprofit. And I was living with a girl and also working with her, so we spent like 24 hours a day together. And so I just was like trying to meet new people, and the location of the job was way out in the burbs where there weren't a lot of young people, or it was really far away from the city. So I was just really desperate to meet people, so I was like emailing and calling everybody I knew that knew someone in DC, and my dad had a family connection through a friend here in DC. It was so-and-so's cousin. You should just call him up and hang out. And I would never, ever in my life call a guy. But I did, because I just was trying to, get out of the house. So that person was Tyler, clearly. We met for a drink on like a Thursday maybe at this bar called Bull Feathers, which is across the street from the Capitol. And that was that. We did long distance my last year at Georgia, and I moved up the day after I graduated, and been here ever since. We got married like a year and a half later. So that is how I met Tyler. Number 8, what's your favorite online shopping website? I have to say Amazon, but that's kind of boring, so I was trying to think of other places that I like. There's this dress clothing store called Shabby Apple, and I love their clothes and dresses, but I've never ordered anything from them, so I really don't think I can call that my favorite. Another one that I like to look at a lot is Shop Sweet Lulu, and I put their URL is on the side of my blog under parties. And anyway, it's got really cute party supplies and dishes and straws, and it's most of the stuff is fairly inexpensive, and I like that a lot. My house is freezing. I'm like shaking right now. Sorry, I'm trying not to. My favorite meal of all time would be poppy seed chicken, which is this really basic, simple casserole that my mom used to make all the time growing up. And then, in college, whenever I went home for the weekend, I would ask her, please make poppy seed chicken. And now it's my go-to casserole that I make for anybody when they're sick or somebody had a baby or things like that. I love it. It's delicious. It's cream of chicken soup and chicken and sour cream and Ritz crackers and butter, and anyway, it's just super delicious. You eat it over rice. But other than that, my favorite thing is probably pizza. Tyler and I do pizza and wine probably every Friday night. We order a movie, and it has to be good pizza. Like, we have this pizza at a place called Del Rey Pizzeria, and it's called Prime Time, and it has blue cheese and steak and mushrooms and truffle oil, and it is so good. So yeah, pizza and wine on a Friday night is like my favorite thing. Oh, and the last one is, what would you do for a Klondike bar? I don't know. I don't love Klondike bars. Maybe I like the, I think they have a Heath one with like little crunchies in it. I would ask you really nicely. But other than that, Klondike bars don't get me too excited. So, I know that was supposed to be funny, but I don't have a funny answer for that question. Sorry, April. So that's it. It's Thursday. I don't know what else to say. I'm also terrible at leaving voicemails for people because when it comes time to hang up, I don't know what to say, and then I just repeat myself 16 times. So anyway, I'm done. April, thanks for tagging me. Thanks for listening if you made it all the way through. This is 11 minutes long, so I'm going to say goodbye now. Thanks. I forgot one. I don't know how I did, but I forgot. What is your favorite, all-time favorite movie? I can't narrow that down. This blog is already too long. My 3 favorite movies of all time are The Parent Trap from the 1960s with Hayley Mills, not the new one with Lindsay Lohan. Don't even try me. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and Newsies. So those are my 3 all-time favorite. Done. See ya.